Under the relentless Egyptian sun, enslaved Israelites endure a life of unrelenting toil and suffering. The cruel taskmasters, whips poised, cast long, ominous shadows over the weary slaves. Stones bear witness to stolen freedom, spirits broken. The horizon seems to mock them with its endless expanse, mirroring the boundless despair of their enslavement. As dawn breaks on the Nile, the fragile hope of a single baby, Moses, drifts among the river's reeds. Unseen, the shadow of Pharaoh's cruel decree looms over the innocent child, threatening to extinguish his life. In the heart of danger, the basket that carries Moses is a symbol of hope. Pharaoh's daughter strolls along the serene Nile, her gaze drawn to a basket hidden among the whispering reeds. Intrigued, she approaches the mysterious basket, her heart stirred by an unknown force. A gasp escapes her lips as she beholds the infant Moses, awakening a surge of maternal love. Defying danger and her father's decree, she vows to raise him as her own, embracing a destiny fraught with peril. Moses flees Egypt, racing through the desert. Moses flees to Midian, haunted. Crimson horizon swallows day's end. Uncertainty engulfs Moses. As twilight descends on Mount Horeb, the sky ablaze with fiery hues, Moses discovers a bush consumed by divine flames. In the profound silence of the desert, broken only by the whisper of wind, a voice echoes, "Moses, Moses." With trepidation, Moses responds, "Here I am," his voice barely audible against the divine presence. "Halt! Holy ground! Remove sandals." Humbled and afraid, Moses whispers, "I am afraid to look at God," as he averts his gaze from the awe-inspiring spectacle. "Go, free my Israelites from Egypt." On Mount Horeb, Moses bows his head, accepting his divine calling with awe and trepidation. A surge of unseen power washes over Moses, the very air shimmering with divine energy. In a moment of profound transformation, Moses raises his hands, feeling the miracles coursing through his veins. Moses, Aaron challenge Pharaoh. The desert wind whips around them as they stand resolute before the gilded entrance. Beneath the scorching sun, their determination burns brighter than the desert heat. In the opulent royal throne room, Moses stands resolute before Pharaoh, the air heavy with impending conflict. Moses, undeterred, proclaims, "Pharaoh, the Lord God of Israel says, 'Let my people go.'" Pharaoh defies Moses' plea. Pharaoh seals the fate of his kingdom with a chilling declaration, "I do not know the Lord, and I will not let Israel go." Moses' staff. Court magic begins. Staff morphs, serpent writhes. Pharaoh's unease shows. Impossible unfolds. Pharaoh smirks, power displayed. The life-giving Nile River shockingly morphs into a horrifying crimson tide. Silent river, dead fish float. Cursed river, death, not life. In the heart of Egyptian homes, an unrelenting deluge of frogs descends, casting a pall of chaos and discomfort. The unrelenting croaking rises to a deafening crescendo, amplifying the growing tension and unease throughout the land. A visual symbol of the second plague, the frogs transform familiar spaces into scenes of unimaginable disarray. Marketplace swarmed by flies, life turns nightmarish. The air buzzes with the relentless drone of countless wings, as the third plague descends upon Egypt. Disease spreads with each buzzing flight, as the relentless plague tightens its grip on the land. Under a sky ablaze with divine wrath, hail and fire descend upon the tranquil Egyptian village, bringing devastation. The fourth plague unleashes its fury, reducing once lush fields to scorched wastelands as terrified villagers flee. Amidst the chaos, ancient structures crumble under the relentless assault, marking the land with divine judgment. Under the cloak of a divine decree, darkness descends upon Egypt, swallowing the land in an impenetrable abyss. In stark contrast, the land of Goshen remains bathed in light, a beacon of hope amidst the encroaching despair. The fifth plague manifests as an oppressive darkness, a harbinger of divine wrath and a test of faith. In the heart of an Egyptian home, darkness descends, punctuated by the agonizing cries of mourning. Egypt's firstborn lie still, dead. Shadows dance ominously across the walls, mirroring the despair and anguish that grip the hearts of the bereaved. The dying embers cast an eerie glow, illuminating the devastation and loss that have befallen the land. In the dimly lit Israelite home, a thick atmosphere of anticipation and fear permeates every corner. Israelites painted blood, a fervent prayer. Lamb's blood stains the wood. Under the pale light of dawn, the Israelites embark on their exodus from Egypt, leaving behind generations of suffering. Moses, with unwavering resolve, guides his people through the arid landscape, leading them towards an uncertain future. The endless expanse of the desert stretches before them, a daunting challenge that tests their faith and resilience. Sun scorches, cloud pillar beckons Israelites. Fiere pilar pierces night sky. The Israelites, silhouetted against the fiery glow, move forward with unwavering faith. Israelites cornered, Pharaoh's army looms. A wave of fear sweeps through the Israelite crowd as the impending threat of Pharaoh's army looms ever closer. In a moment of desperate faith, Moses raises his hands towards the heavens, his face a mask of hope and supplication. Moses pleads for God's deliverance. At the divine gesture of God, the Red Sea bows in reverence, its waters ascending into colossal barriers. The seabed emerges as a testament to divine will, miraculously transformed into a haven of dryness. A pathway of hope unfolds, beckoning the Israelites to embark on a journey towards salvation. Egyptians charge, chariots pursuing Israelites. Tidal wave crashes down, watery grave. Chariots, soldiers swallowed by the sea's wrath. Red Sea calms, pursuit erased. As dawn breaks over the Israelite camp, Miriam lifts her voice in triumphant song, heralding a new era of freedom. Israelite women joyfully dance. Glorious victory. Sing to the Lord. Camp echoes with resilience. At dawn, the desert awakens as manna descends from the heavens, a divine blanket nourishing the wandering Israelites. As dusk paints the sky, the air vibrates with the whirring of countless wings as quail descend to provide sustenance. The Israelites rush to gather the manna, their faces lit with relief and thankfulness. Desert camp glows with evening fires. Israelites cook quail. In the heart of the arid desert, Moses raises his staff, preparing to strike the unyielding stone. With a thunderous crash, the staff meets the rock, the silence broken only by the weight of anticipation. A mere trickle defies the impossible, an initial sign of hope in the desolate expanse. The trickle swells, transforming into a torrent of life-giving water, reshaping the landscape before their very eyes. A chorus of cheers erupts as the parched Israelites surge forward, their desperate thirst about to be quenched. In a rush of gratitude, the water quenches the thirst of the Israelites. Amidst a cataclysmic storm, Moses embarks on a solitary ascent of Mount Sinai, defying the fury of nature. Lightning reveals perilous path. Moses braves the storm's onslaught. On the majestic summit of Mount Sinai, Moses, a figure of deep reverence, stands poised to receive the stone tablets. His weathered hands reach out, ready to accept the divine inscription of the Ten Commandments. Etched into the stone, the Ten Commandments stand as a testament to God's eternal laws. The wind whispers around him, carrying the weight and solemnity of this sacred covenant. Night's firelight, shadows dance. Golden calf's unholy allure draws Israelites. Israelites danced wildly, worshipping an idol. Israelites' night chants echo transgression. Moses stands alone, etched against the night sky. With his face lifted towards the heavens, Moses entreats, "O God, I beseech you, forgive your people." Lost souls yearn for return. In a moment of profound humility, Moses implores, "Show them mercy, I implore you." Moses descends the rugged mountain path, his face ablaze with divine radiance, bearing the sacred stone tablets. The stone tablets gleam, reflecting both earthly stone and heavenly decree. His determined steps echo through the barren landscape, each footfall resonating with newfound law and purpose. In the heart of the Israelite camp, A scene of idolatry unfolds, igniting Moses' righteous fury. Moses, his face a mask of righteous fury, witnesses the sacrilege, his heart pounding with divine indignation. In a moment of divine wrath, Moses raises the stone tablets with his 2 hands, a symbol of God's covenant, high above his head. Under the vast sky of the Israelite camp, Moses' commanding voice resonates, beckoning the loyal to his cause. The air crackles with anticipation as Moses' uplifted hands symbolize a divine call to action. Levites rally, devoutly serving God. United by faith, the Levites stand as a bastion of loyalty, their resolve solidifying in the face of the unknown. Under the unforgiving sun, the Levites stride through the Israelite camp, their faces masks of grim determination. Each step echoes with the weight of divine judgment as they seek out those who strayed into idolatry. Swift and decisive, their actions cut through the silence, delivering justice. The camp is enveloped in a heavy silence, punctuated only by the stark sounds of divine retribution. Moses atones, bridging humanity and God. Moses prays to heaven, his face etched with unwavering resolve. Moses embodies the hopes and repentance of a nation yearning for redemption. Under the bright workshop lights, the creation of the tabernacle, a sacred portable sanctuary, commences. Led by Bezalel, artisans embark on their divinely inspired task. The workshop resonates with the sounds of creation as wood is carved, metal is hammered, and fabric is woven. Inside the bustling workshop, artisans' hands move with divine purpose, shaping the sacred components of the tabernacle. The ark appears awe-inspiring. With solemn reverence, the altar takes form, its presence promising atonement and reconciliation. As the lampstand rises, its branches reach towards the heavens, symbolizing the eternal flame of divine presence. In the dimly lit tabernacle, priests move with solemn reverence, their faces aglow in the flickering candlelight. Ark placed. Incense fills air. The golden ark of the covenant emanates an aura of divine power, promising untold wonders. The scent of incense swirls, heightening the anticipation as the priests prepare to safeguard the ark. Under the cloak of night, the tabernacle is visited by the divine, as a radiant cloud announces God's arrival. God's glory lights the tabernacle. The divine presence radiates, enveloping everything in an unforgettable moment of divine grace. Under the vast, unforgiving sky, the Israelite camp presses onward, their journey a testament to faith and resilience. Tabernacle, wilderness hope. Israelites march towards fate. Under the relentless desert sun, the Israelites, a tired procession, struggle against the endless, undulating dunes. Exhaustion and desperation carve deep lines into their faces, mirroring the desolation of their surroundings. Empty waterskins dangle as ghostly reminders of their dwindling hope, swaying with each weary step. Hawks cry, haunting isolation. Moses, sun-scorched, addressed the crowd. With a sweeping gesture, Moses introduces the chosen men, their faces etched with resolve as they stand ready to serve. The narrator reveals, Moses appoints judges to help him govern the people and resolve disputes. Under blazing sun, Israelites clash with Amalekites in a dusty, furious desert battle. Joshua bravely leads Israel. Clashing swords, fierce cries, Israel's fight. In the desolate expanse of the desert, Moses lifts his staff high, a beacon of hope amid the sweltering heat of battle. Israelites surged, faith renewed. Nation's fate hangs, one man's resolve. Aaron and Hur, steadfast, support Moses under the blazing sun. Israelites face a fierce battle. Desert trio, united, hope's beacon. At the foot of Mount Sinai, Jethro arrives to find Moses overwhelmed by endless lines of people seeking judgment. Jethro witnesses Moses, burdened and solitary, adjudicating disputes from dawn till dusk. Jethro, stop! You're exhausting yourselves. Teach them, Moses. Share the load. Jethro proposes a system of delegation, urging Moses to select capable, God-fearing men to share the judicial duties. Relief promised, God wills it. Israelites struggle across dunes, hope fading. Israelites lament, why Egypt? Will we reach the promised land? Thirsty, they dream of green fields. Under the scorching desert sun, an endless sea of sand stretches, testing the limits of endurance. The Israelites, burdened by exhaustion, trudge through the relentless heat, their hope waning with each step. Earth's nightmare awakens. Venomous snakes strike panic. Venomous fangs strike, screams echo. Under the merciless desert sun, Moses meticulously forges a serpent from bronze, a symbol of hope amidst despair. With divine purpose, he elevates the bronze serpent atop a towering pole, a beacon against the blinding sky. Crowd gazes at bronze serpent in awe. Under the relentless desert sun, the Israelites press forward, their resolve battling the crushing weight of exhaustion. Each step is a testament to their unwavering faith, as they face the trials that threaten to shatter their spirit. The shimmering mirage mocks their thirst, turning hope into a cruel illusion under the scorching sky. At the sun-scorched frontier of hope, the Israelites gather, their dreams as vast as the desert before them. Spies embark on a clandestine mission, their forms gradually swallowed by the stark, endless expanse. The relentless sun casts long shadows, as each step into the unknown carries the weight of destiny. The spies emerge from Canaan, their expressions mirroring a blend of wonder and fear, bearing the land's abundant gifts. Canaan's fruits heavy, reports weigh, giants, fortresses shadow the land. Israelites huddle in fear, dreams of Canaan shadowed. Hope's edge, fear holds them back. Frozen, doubt chills their claim. Under the scorching desert sun, a sprawling Israelite camp stretches endlessly, a testament to their journey. God's voice echoes across the desolate landscape, a booming decree that reverberates with divine power. God's judgment, 40 years wilderness wandering. Israelites wander, dwarfed by desert's immensity. Endurance tests their limits. Wilderness etched lines on their faces. Under the relentless desert sun, Moses stumbles, his weary face a testament to his arduous journey. Burdened by mistakes that displease God, the air shimmers with the weight of disappointment etched upon Moses. Moses receives the crushing prophecy that he will not enter the promised land. Under the unforgiving desert sun, Aaron succumbs to exhaustion, his final moments witnessed by his son Eleazar. As the desert wind whispers, Aaron breathes his last, leaving a profound silence in his wake. Eleazar, new high priest. The air hangs heavy with transition as Eleazar embraces his destiny amid the whispering sands. In the vast desert, Miriam's lifeless form merges with the sands, a stark symbol of loss under the merciless sun. The wilderness silently mourns as the Israelites face another crushing blow. The relentless sun beats down, amplifying the sorrow of the Israelites. Under the relentless desert sun, the Israelites press forward, their faces a canvas of resolve and exhaustion. Desert's shifting sands mirror their journey's uncertainty. Despite the trials, their collective spirit remains unbroken, forging a nation from the crucible of hardship. Moses faces Israelites by endless desert. Moses' voice, a resonant echo, filled the expanse. God's words echo, laws endure. Moses leads Israelites to promised land. Enter the promised land. Moses appoints Joshua, God's chosen successor. Moses begins his solemn ascent of Mount Nebo, each step a testament to a lifetime of devotion. From the summit, the promised land unfolds a verdant tapestry woven with hope and dreams. In a moment of poignant realization, Moses understands that this land of promise will forever remain beyond his reach. The cruel irony of fate hangs heavy as Moses realizes he will never enter the promised land. Upon the majestic heights of Mount Nebo, Moses breathes his last, his earthly journey reaching its divine conclusion. God hides Moses' final resting place. A pall of sorrow blankets the Israelite camp, where tents stand mute in the face of recent loss. Mourners pray for Moses. Despite the heavy weight of absence, a fragile sense of hope flickers as they prepare to cross the Jordan River. Joshua leads his people. Joshua leads the Israelites to the formidable Jordan River, the last frontier before they achieve their divine destiny. The river swells, a natural obstacle embodying both challenge and promise. Joshua's face is set with resolve, reflecting the weight of his leadership and the hopes of his people. In a moment of divine intervention, priests reverently bear the Ark of the Covenant toward the tempestuous Jordan River. Priests part waters, revealing dry path. Awestricken and filled with unwavering faith, the Israelites begin their crossing on the newly formed path. The river parts, revealing a path that symbolizes faith and trust. The Israelites stand before Jericho, the daunting gate to their promised destiny. Under the scorching sun, Jericho appears as an unconquerable fortress. Israelites besiege Jericho, dread and determination. Under the scorching desert sun, the Israelites march around Jericho, their footsteps echoing with unwavering faith. Jericho waits, 6 days pass. Under the scorching sun, the Israelites, a river of unwavering faith, circle Jericho for the 7th time. The blaring trumpets pierce the sky, their shrill cries echoing the divine decree that seals Jericho's fate. The earth trembles underfoot, a prelude to the cataclysm about to unfold. Jericho's walls crumbled, divine wrath. The city's formidable defense disintegrates in an instant, its once impregnable facade now a cloud of dust. Under the scorching sun, the Israelites surge into Jericho, initiating their triumphant conquest of the Promised Land. Dust and shadows dance as the Israelites breach Jericho, their advance a symphony of might and destiny. With each step, the Israelites carve their legacy into the heart of Jericho, their resolve unyielding. In the Promised Land, the Israelites begin to build their new lives. Israelites sow seeds of hope. Stone by stone, dreams take shape as the Israelites erect homes, laying the foundation for a thriving civilization. Israelites poised, hope versus fear. Rich land, famine's spectre, distant idols gleam. Unspoken anxieties threaten peace. Israelites journeyed, seeking righteousness. With hearts full of devotion and hands clasped in unity, they commit to building a society reflecting divine will. Ancient wisdom shapes a just, compassionate nation. Israelites reach the Promised Land, hope and fear etched on faces. The very air vibrates with anticipation as they prepare to forge a sacred covenant. Each soul is poised on the brink of destiny, ready to inscribe their legacy upon the land. Israelites built altars in hope. Sacred smoke ascends, carrying prayers. Golden light, thankful faces glow. Under the sun, the land blooms with life and hope. Israelites joyfully celebrate freedom. Children laugh and play freely in the fields, their innocence mirroring the purity of their hard-won sanctuary. Families gather, sharing meals and stories, their bonds strengthened by the trials they have overcome together. In their eyes, a profound sense of gratitude and unity shines, forever binding them to this sacred land. Under the radiant